What is up, everybody? This is Praizist here, coming at you hot with a new and special broadcast that I'd like to say is my 1,000 subscriber Q&A. I hit 1,000 subscribers about, I don't know, a week or two ago, so this is a little bit late, so I'm sorry, blah blah blah, but I hit 1,000 subscribers in about 2 months, and I honestly, that is like, I cannot tell you guys how much this has surprised me, along with how much it motivates me to produce more content for you guys. So thank you very much. And so, as I promised, the Q&A, and so here I am, ready to produce, and so here we go. Let's get started. The first question is asked by Hesitation YT, and he asked, why do you like your followers? And, well, I like my followers for multiple reasons, but the first is just because I view them as my support group. Followers are, I mean, they're not everything, but they're extremely important when you're trying to get more exposure through your own artwork and blah blah blah. But you guys have always had my back when it comes to different things, so I am extremely fortunate to have you guys, so thank you very much for that question. Second question is from Sin Zarka, shaking my head. Can you link your first pour? Yeah, give me 1 second, here you go. But no, for real, like, I'll show you guys in the link, I'll put it in the description. I don't know if I don't think I have my first pour, but I have something pretty close, but it's pretty garbage, as you can see. But, so yeah, just check that link in the description, but it's nothing too great. Some of them are actually templates from old videos that I used to watch, but yeah, it's pretty sad. So, moving on. At Hypefix, I guess that's how you say it, asks how you joined SOAR. Well, I joined SOAR by seeing what SOAR needed when I was in Synergy. I was the leader of Synergy's design team, along with Crude and Glads and whoever was at the time, but then I just saw that SOAR needed a esports designer and someone that's like well-rounded, and so that's what I really stepped up to the plate with, is to fill that position that they needed. So that's how I joined SOAR. That's what you really got to do if you want to do anything, is that you have to have a plan and you got to see what people need, because if they don't need it, why would they want you? So SOAR has been a great opportunity for me, and I absolutely love the team. So next question is from at Rocket Visuals. What was the first design you made? And what made you keep grinding? Lastly, what was the first team you were in? So, the first design I made was I believe it to be, I think it was a banner. It was a banner for one of my friends that just wanted to see like what I could do with, I guess, Photoshop, because he was like, I don't know, like, I just kind of picked it up faster. I started this whole thing with like my friend, and he was at school with me and he got me into this, but it was just a banner I made for him, and he said that I had really good potential, so I kind of stuck with this. Like, this was like almost 6 years ago, so I just really enjoyed it. I don't know, it just kind of clicked with me, and it helped me like express certain things, because I'm not like the best person to express like emotions with, but it really helped me to cope with that whole thing and learn how to actually do it in a constructive way, I guess. And lastly, what was the first team you were in? The first team I was in, I think it's called Eros. It's a ancient team. It was around way back in the day. It was pretty garbage, but yep, that was the first team I believe I was ever in when it came to like graphic design and stuff. But thank you for the question. At Synergy Peach, oh my god, asks, when can I join SOAR?
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no.
At Tyra Concepts asks, what advice would you give to small designers who are trying to grow? Let's see. 1, don't copy people. If you are trying to blend in, that's a different thing, but if you're trying to stand out and grow as an individual when it comes to the art world, you need to develop your own type of look. So like if you see something, you're like, oh god, that's from him or whatever, but you need to develop your own type of style, along with being like an additive to like the new creative wave, I guess. it's fairly difficult to describe what I mean by that, but you need to be able to see like the constant trends of what people are doing and then step that game up, and then people will see you as more of the innovator instead of just the person that follows the constant trends. So that, along with probably making things for large Twitter followers, people that have like a large Twitter fan base or like YouTube fan base or something like that, that'll always boost your following and your exposure rate. So that's something really good that you can do. Keegan asked, do you plan on leaving SOAR and the whole gaming scene to start designing professionally, freelance designing? I'm actually already a freelance designer. I'm moving up to Alaska soon. I'll be moving in, I think May 5th is the exact date, but I'll be designing for a firm up there. But SOAR, I don't plan on leaving for a while, just because I just love SOAR. It's just a great team all around, great people. Absolutely, like, I couldn't ask more for a nice organization. But I'm not like really into like the whole gaming scene. I just kind of make stuff for SOAR. It's just, I don't know, I just really like being in the team and helping out people that I can. It really helps me grow as a person too, so the whole leadership side of it and whatnot. But I like it a lot, so I don't think I'll be leaving it soon. But once I'm older, I probably won't. I mean, it just depends on where I decide to go with it. But yep. At Vols GFX asked, how long do your designs usually take? Depending on what it is. If it's like a social media or probably like, I don't know, just something that goes along with social media, probably take about like 2 to 4 hours, just depending on if I want to take a break or if I want to come back or whatever. But when it comes to like the GIF photo manipulations that I've been doing, it's like probably like 5 to 6 hours, and those things, like the quality of the product that you get at the very end after those hours is so worth it. So I just put it in, and then people can't copy it, which is even better. Woo! Even better. But yeah, but advertisements, not very long, depending on what it is. Obviously, it all has a different variable with it. But thank you for the question. At Height Designs asks, what does it take to join SOAR? To join SOAR, I really believe that you have to be someone that really steps out. You gotta understand that when it comes to standing out, it's not just on Twitter, and it's not just on like your artwork level. Like, you gotta be able to be like I don't know, supportive of others in a certain sense. I mean, yeah, you can be competitive and whatever, but as long as like you're a nice person and like you're genuinely like about design, like you won't have a problem joining it within. I mean, obviously if there's like a situation where there's like opening on the roster or whatever, but you just gotta have that momentum behind you that you really enjoy doing this. So it'll really show through your work, and I think that that's what makes people really stand out and expose themselves in the art world, and that'll be something that we've been looking for SOAR designer. He asked, what's your favorite piece you've ever made? I do not know. I have made a lot of things that when I make stuff, I like to have like, it's weird to say, but if I can taste the design, I know that's weird to even say, but that's something that I just like crave when I make things, is that when I have another like sense involved into it, and like I like it. I don't know, it's really weird to conceptualize in my own head too, but it'll be something that I really like. But normally, most of the time, the stuff that I make, I can taste it, so if that makes any sense whatsoever. Yeah, so I have like a certain favorite piece for everything, but I don't really have a certain one that I just love. At Logic Matt asks, how long do you think it took you to become the professional, really good designer they are now? I appreciate the compliment, but I don't think I'm like really good when it comes to like others. Like, I've been on Behance, and I'm still learning how to do some of that stuff. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty good. Like, I know how to do almost everything in Photoshop. But I think it really just takes like the ability to try out new things, and that will make you just a better, well-rounded person when it comes to graphic arts. But when it comes to being professional and that's just something that comes with maturity and understanding where you kind of stand in the world. But being humble and such like that. But I don't know. I guess probably like 5 to 6 years. I mean, that's what I've been doing it for, but I think that's a good range just to be able to have enough hours behind you to really back your own ability. But thank you for the question. At Zaz Design asks, what do you think you'll be doing in the near future? What I'll be doing is that I'm still going to college, and I'll be moving to Alaska, like I stated earlier. I'll be staying there for like, I think 5-ish months. I might actually just stay there just to stay there, but yeah, I've been really busy. I also have an app under patent, so hopefully that'll go through well. Really excited about that, but I've been extremely busy, as you can see, and then I'll obviously still be posting artwork and such to show you guys what I've been up to. But how does it feel to arguably have the most widespread used AVI style today? Honestly, I think it's kind of funny. I mean, they're just AVIs. When I made this AVI style, I just wanted to make something different, just something that people could be like, I mean, AVIs, everybody sees that when like you scroll through Twitter. So I mean, if you have something that's colorful and that pops out, then people are gonna click on your profile and be like, whoa, that's cool, where'd you get that, type of thing. So that's why I decided to make it, and then I could sell it for what it was. I mean, all it was like liquefy and then manipulating different stocks that I found. But it was, I don't know, I think it's actually pretty cool to see like how far an idea can stretch, even if it's something little like an AVI idea. Like, I think that's so cool. But yeah, I still, like, even months after I came out with it, I still see people with it, and I just think that's really cool, even just for an AVI, which is, I don't know, pretty microscopic when it comes to different things, but at least my ideas affect people in different ways, so that's pretty cool to me, I think. Triumph Arts asks, love that kid, who was the first designer that became your friend? And it was actually the kid that responded to you, Chance Bell. This kid is a G. Absolutely love the kid. He's like one of my best friends, and he's like the one that really pushed me into a deep dark cliff. No, he actually pushed me to like pursue this because he saw that I had a little bit more potential than what he did in this, because he sucks at everything. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, he's been my homie. He's like the one that introduced me to the whole COD community. So yep, he's a G. At Orbital asks, what are your goals with designing, and do you see it as a career? My goals is with designing and the whole arts type community type thing. I don't see it as a career. I see it as a career starter. Like, I can see it as being something that I can like promote myself with, and that's all I really ever wanted, because I want to be an entrepreneur, and I have ideas that I can only really express through advertisements and such, and move into the market with those type of ideas and be able to spread it that way. So that's what I view it as. I view it more as an asset that I can just lean back on instead of having to rely on somebody else. So all the skills that you can acquire over time, you can really apply that into what you want to do in your future. So at NASA Gatsby, oh my god, when did you realize I was better than you? I still honestly haven't, and I don't think you've ever improved. Moving on. Just kidding, Gatsby, you're okay. At User Links asks, what was the first step in achieving your goals towards being a better designer? The first step was getting out of your comfort zone. That's the number one best thing that you can do, is trying out new different softwares. Because that made sense. Okay, using different softwares that you're not really familiar with and learning how to use them has always helped me learn how to apply different things into an art concept. So like using Cinema 4D or using Maya or using, really, I don't know, like Illustrator along with Photoshop, all kind of tie into one another, and they can add different effects to your design. So really just branching out, trying hundreds of different things and learning what you really like to do, and then focusing on improving on that is really what makes you better and better. Question number 2 from at 9logical. How did you feel as a small designer, and how did you get more exposure to be one of my faves? I appreciate that I'm one of your favorites. That's pretty awesome to hear that from people. But as a small designer, it was pretty daunting at first. It's kind of hard to get exposure unless you make it your artwork for somebody larger, like a bigger Twitter follower group, I guess. But also making it for someone that does designs, like a lead designer, really will help branch your own artwork out. But people are kind of stingy with retweets, so it kind of hurts in that way. But I try my best to retweet stuff that people make for me, or this smaller designers and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys can do that as well. Help others just achieve better and higher goals for themselves, along with, you know, getting there yourself. Because if you don't help people, you won't ever get to where you want to achieve. So blah blah blah. At 9 Logical asks, what would you be doing if you weren't a designer? I'd probably want to try editing. Or I wouldn't even be in the COD community, because I'd probably just be a loser like I already am. At Vulcan asks, what's the next type of art you want to try after painting? Painting was really fun. It was something that, I don't know, it wasn't like crazy awesome to me, just because I don't know, I picked it up pretty quick. I mean, I wasn't amazing at it, but I did pretty well. But it's just not something I see as being something that can be applicable in the market as much as what it could be. But right now I'm working with GIFs. So at Froy has asked, have you ever thought you'd get to this point joining SOAR? If yes, then why? Yes, I honestly did. Just because if you set a goal in your mind and you work every day to achieve that goal, and you have a positive outlook on things that you do, along with improving your own capability to improve, then you can do anything, man. I mean, that's so cheesy. Like, that is so cheddar, but it is totally true. So that is about it with the Q&A. I didn't have too many questions, but you know, I'll work with what I had. But thank you guys so much for the 1,045 subscribers. It is awesome. I've been killing it, and I really appreciate you guys. And also, I appreciate the amount of subscribers that you guys have given me on social media, like Twitter and Dribble and yada yada yada. I'm up to almost 7,000 followers, so pretty sweet. Also, I'll be coming up with a free pack soon, and I'll be releasing that on both YouTube and Twitter. So make sure you follow me at Praizist, and thanks for helping me reach a goal. It's pretty awesome. So have a great day, and I will talk to you guys soon.